Roll call, please.
Trustee Jenna.
I'm here.
Trustee Scarpace. Here. Trustee Brummel.
Here.
Trustee Holmes.
Here.
And Supervisor Rutledge.
Here, so all present. John, will you lead us in the pledge, please?
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
World peace, world peace.
What was that? World peace. Oh, thank you, John. Next on our agenda is public comment. Randy, did you sign up for public comment?
Thank you.
I signed in, was that for public comment? Why not?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was just this thing.
Well,
John.
And do you mind if it's recorded?
I do not mind.
Okay.
Get my good side.
You have your
My name is Randy Ramey. I'm the Wayne Township Supervisor, resident of Wayne Township. I came here this evening to speak to the board in support of WAYS. They're an association that is housed in Wayne Township and of course works together with Winfield Township. They've been with us for 40 years. I've worked with them now for, let's get it right, 7, 15, 24 years. So I've known them to be a great organization. Obviously we've had 2 directors and the second one is here with us tonight. And hopefully if you had any questions I'd be able to answer any on the township side. But I'm really here to say what a great job that they do over the years and continue to do. I look forward to working, continue our relationship and working with them and helping all the people in our communities. So thank you, Madam Chair.
Of course, Randy. Thank you for coming. Looking on our agenda, we did not put you on here.
It's down.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So for department reports, I have too much paperwork in front of me tonight. General assistance. Sid, go ahead and if you give us clerk's report and then we'll.
Sure. Not long tonight. A couple of things. The sexual harassment training is for everyone. If you're full-time, part-time, elected, not elected, you have to do it within this year. It's only 1 hour, there's no test, and you get a little certificate. So please do that. I sent the link to you all, and if you need it again, I'm happy to send it again. Secondly, the statement of economic interest needs to be done by May 1st. TOI has not been a huge fan of the changes they made in the statement of economic interest, and when I called the county about it, they said, please be as vague as you can. Various stock portfolios, checking and savings account, not where you have it, not how much is in it, just be vague. So know that.
We should be getting something from the county about that, right?
You should. I gave them your information and they will send you something. If you don't hear from them, let me know, but you should. I thought after open enrollment I would be done with Medicare, but oh no, lots of things have been happening. People still want to get in programs, and I got someone on extra help and Medicaid. Tonight I did a POA up for an invalid right before this meeting, so yeah, there's still things to do. The agenda for the all-town meeting has to be set at our next meeting, so if you have anything you want me to talk about or do at the all-town meeting, let me know next month. And FOIAs, we had a couple this month. One wanted body cam footage and was looking for information about a specific person. We, of course, aren't the police and don't have anything to do with that.
No.
And another one had sent us a FOIA last June for all of our vendors the first 6 months of the year, and now I got another FOIA for the last 6 months of the year. So they're keeping tabs on what we're spending. And that's all I have.
Okay. And I'm making a note to myself to have Dina send out the agenda and minutes from last year's All Town, so you guys got a feel of what that all is going to be like. It's been about 10 minutes here for the couple of times that I've gone, so I'm hoping to have a little more of a robust discussion this year.
Well, I'm doing a video. All of our activities,
Yeah.
all of our community outreach, all of the new initiatives. We'll do a video.
Yeah. Good. Okay, so for our senior bus in January, we had 69 riders, 74 stops, 7 required the wheelchair lift, and one was a turn away. I'm not sure what that was. Also for general assistance in January, we had 15 applications. Those for GA were not approved, so the 15 were denied, but they qualified for emergency assistance. So we have 15 cases of emergency assistance, 11 cases of food assistance for $3,690.05, 2 cases of rent assistance totaling $1,600, and we did have 2 cases of water disconnection threats of $709.95. No additional assistance through the pastor's fund. 17 LIHEAP. She doesn't really say if they're applications, and she made 226 phone calls in January. So that's our departments. Our clerk gave her report. John.
So brush pickup is April 6th, approximately 7 weeks away. We will have nicer weather. We received the new mowing contract from DuPage County. It's under review. It's at our lawyer's office to make sure everything's good. Leaf pickup will resume again on Wednesday, and they have about 2 or 3 days left, and they'll be done. Working on the budget, as you guys are. We ordered our one and only installment of salt. We ordered it January 20th. They have 7 days to deliver it. We still haven't seen it. I guess there's a major salt shortage in the area due to all the storms out east, and they're under contract to get it to us, so we'll get it. It's just I don't know when.
But we have reserves there.
Oh, we're fine.
Yeah.
Do we need it
I
right
was
now,
just
or-
so you have to understand, due to the last 4 years of not using salt, it's stacked really high, and I didn't want the guys to knock it down to use it. I'd rather use the stuff that we don't have to push up, just get in the building. But looks like if we go out again, it's going to come down. So
Yeah, this winter I think has been a little more normal.
yeah, closer to normal. Not really. It's still light.
Yeah.
It's still a light winter. We're in the process of picking up garbage along road right-of-ways. Signed a new contract for the mini excavator. We'll see that sometime mid-June. Doing maintenance on trucks. We start trees today. And then a little side note. I don't know if any of you are familiar with. There's a gentleman down in Schuyler County, Illinois. It's out by the Iowa Illinois border. His name is Danny Hanning. He's the president of the TOI. He was the president of the Highway Commissioners Association. He's a hell of a guy. He had a massive heart attack a couple weeks ago. Quadruple bypass. They brought him home from the hospital over the weekend. He had a massive stroke. He's unresponsive, and his family pulled the plug today. So he was a great, great man for township government, and he was a very good friend of mine.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
to hear that,
John.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
And that's a long process from the time they pull the plug until they find.
And every highway commissioners meeting, he brought a brand new pair of bib overalls. He was a big farmer, 3,000 acres. He'll be sorely missed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
You
that.
probably knew Dave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Known Danny a long time. I hadn't heard about that. So thank you.
It's kind of quiet, but it's over now. So.
Yeah, it's too bad. And I jumped right to bus, GA, and clerk reports. I did not give my supervisor's report. Couple things. I'm starting to work on the newsletter that will go out before the town meeting. I'm actually going to sell ad space. I wasn't sure about this, but we are members of Western DuPage Chamber of Commerce, so I'm going to push a lot through there. And so once I get this ad sheet, I'll send it out to everybody here, and if you could share it with any business owners that you can, because the newsletter will actually go out twice in the budget that we're coming to an end on, and there was no budgeting for that, so I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of pay for some of that. So I think that what we're going to do is we're going to sell ad space, and we'll do the spring newsletter. I will also do a fall newsletter, even though we're not doing the big recycling extravaganza. That I will do digital. So as many contacts as we can get for our community, that would be helpful to push that out to everybody when we put it up on the website, social media, all of that stuff. So we're gonna need a heavy share presence with that stuff. The other thing I wanted to mention too is I had lunch with Deb Comery today. The county is doing the 50-year birthday thing, and I said, hey, can we climb on with you? And she's like, have at it. She's trying to spread it beyond the county as well. So what we're going to do for the 250-year anniversary will be in conjunction with the county. And I think that's it for my supervisor's newsletter. So moving on through the agenda, the review and approval of minutes of the regular board meeting held January 12th, 2026. Have a motion.
I second.
Any changes, additions or deletions? Hearing none, roll call please.
Trustee Jenna?
Aye.
Trustee Scarpace?
Aye.
Trustee Brummel?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes?
Aye.
Supervisor Rutledge?
Aye. And next on the agenda is the review and approval of the board audit report from 1/9/26 to 2/5/26 for $302,415.17. A motion please.
A motion. I second.
Roll call please.
Trustee Jenna?
Aye.
Trustee Scarpace?
Aye.
Trustee Brummel?
Aye.
Trustee Holmes?
Aye.
Supervisor Rutledge?
Aye. That motion carries. Any old business? Yeah. Old business. Seeing none? Hearing none? So under new business, the monthly financial investment reports you should have in your packet. Allison, the wage presentation, so come on up and talk to us.
And I will do my best to get my voice out there, but I'm kind of losing.
Oh boy.
It's fine.
Is there a good place where you're not used to having people come
I
and
think I can sit
present?
here if this
Well,
one-
we wanna make sure we get you recorded,
we
so
get you.
come
All
on
right,
down by
I'll-
Dave and
I'll go
Sean.
down there. All right. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with Waze, I just brought a little handout. I wasn't quite sure how to do many different things. I'm not sure.
We can share.
We can share.
Yeah. You wanna
I don't
just
want to share.
take one and pass it around?
Never learned to share,
I
did
don't
you?
know it is.
I'll share with
Did you
Sean.
say you wanna share?
Want to do it? I'm the oldest of five.
2 pages.
and I'm done with it.
2 pages.
Oh, 2 pages.
Trying to see what was in it.
What's that?
Nothing.
Gotta get their whiz luncheon.
Alright,
So that just goes over what Waze does as a whole.
Perfect.
So
You
it
don't
just
have to
talks
share.
about our different services, just because I wasn't sure who was familiar with Waze, who wasn't, and what exactly we do to serve the two
why you're
townships.
here.
Yes. So we primarily do a lot of mental health services, counseling services. I'd say what is at the core of what we do, because all of us that work there are therapists, whether it's a social work or counseling degree. So we do individual, family, and couples counseling, although we really don't see many couples coming in. And then we also have group counseling, so it's parenting and anger management groups. We do work with all ages, from children up through seniors, although we don't see that many seniors. I wish the stigma around mental health things wasn't as prevalent. We keep trying, but I have gone to some of the senior center meetings, and they're just like, oh yeah, Waze, but they think, oh, that's for crazy people. And I'm like, no, really, it's for like everyday problems that somebody with severe mental illness would need a higher level of care. This is an outpatient level of care. So anyway, keep trying to educate people on that, as Randy well knows. And then we also have some different youth services. So we have tutoring services. We have groups that we do in local schools. We have our summer camp. So we do both clinical work and prevention work. And that's kind of us in a nutshell. Very small. There's only 2 of us full-time. And we typically have about 4 master's level grad students who are getting their master's in either social work or counseling. And that's how we try to reach more people with smaller budget.
Can you talk a little more about your summer camp stuff?
Sure. Just kind of a broad overview.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you guys have any specific questions. So our summer camp is essentially affordable childcare for the summer. So it's not necessarily something we can do year round, but we know that people are always looking for something to do with their children in the summer. So we have our camp for 10 weeks, 7 hours a day, 5 days a week for 10 weeks. So it's a big undertaking, and it's in addition to the stuff that we're already doing with counseling. We don't put everything else on hold. It's just summers are very busy. So that is something we're currently preparing for. Feels like the craziest time of year, no matter where I am in my life, in school or at work. This is just always the crazy time of year. So at this time of year, we are getting ready for camp. We are getting ready for our annual luncheon, which I brought some information on as well. Usually grants due around this time, so this is just a crazy time of year. But with the kids, it's K through 5, and we try to let them have fun, of course, but we also try to implement some other little educational pieces. Different years we've had grants for of course I'm blanking. I still have the brain fog. I have a 4-month-old, so
Pregnancy Alzheimer's.
I'm going to keep using that excuse.
Yeah. That kid's going to be in kindergarten.
Yeah, I'm going to keep using that excuse.
I've had brain fog for 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's all good.
It's a thing.
Let's see, what have we done grants on before? So different educational pieces in the past we've added to camp. We've done career exploration, and I think I used both of you in that. I used every contact to come talk about what you do for a job, come tell the kids how do they get to do that. So Randy talked about being a government official, Alicia talked about being a banker. And
I can talk about being a photographer.
So that is something we did in a past year, but kids always like to hear about that sort of thing, so we could always implement something like that again. Every year we tend to have a police officer come and visit because the kids like it, so we have a guest speaker. We usually go to the fire department. We walk to Klein Creek because it's walkable. Although the kids act like it's too far, I'm like, it's a mile.
How
So we
many
use the
kids
trail.
do you usually have in a typical summer?
So we can only fit 25 to 30 kids at a time based on space. But we have kids that come all summer and some that kind of come and go.
Okay.
So by the end of the summer, it's probably around maybe like 35 because there was some, like I said, coming and going.
How many adults are running the?
So each year looks a little bit different, but we usually have about 5
Okay.
people. Sometimes it's me filling in gaps. I'm working on that right now. A lot of times I have bachelor's levels students working on that. Sometimes we've had a grant that would help pay to hire people for it.
Nice.
But yeah, we try to have fun with the kids, but also do different educational components. This year, we are planning on adding a social emotional component. Yes, we can't help ourselves being therapists, but also we're seeing a need for it. These kids are little. They don't know how to regulate themselves. It comes up every year regardless, so we're going to purposely do programming around it this year.
Well, we've had some extra pressure on the kids in our community in this last
Yes.
6 months.
Yes, for sure.
Last 5 years.
And it's just
Yeah.
kind of a crazy world out there in general with a lot of different things going on. And then, being little kids, they don't always know how to deal with these things. So we're going to add it in some fun ways, how to do, different deep breathing techniques. One little boy actually asked if we could do a meditation last year, and he had a suggestion. So I let him lead that. But we're just going to try to add stuff like that.
I could use some meditation right now in my life. I'm just not good at it. I've tried.
So is there anything in particular you wanted to hear about camp? That's kind of a bit of an overview.
Well, camp was a big question because I think we're going to split you guys' funding that way.
Okay.
Did you want to talk at all?
She's here for moral support.
Yeah. Okay.
She's
good.
a board member.
You are a friend.
Support friend.
Anything else, you guys?
What is the luncheon?
I have.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, because I wrote here luncheon.
Oh.
The trustees are also invited for that luncheon,
I
correct?
saw an
Yes,
email.
did everybody get the email?
Did you
I
guys
saw
get
it.
that? Okay.
I just don't remember the day.
Yep.
I think I already put it on my calendar, so. I want to say April.
You could take one and pass them, please.
How do you publicize to the public what you're available to help them with?
That has always been a challenge. I do not have a degree in marketing, and we don't really have a budget for marketing. So I've typically counted on, of course it's going to give out now, the township's helping me with spreading the word to the residents. We have Facebook and Instagram. We try to get the word out by email. Some of the schools are easier to get the word out to parents than others. It's something I'm trying to work on with District 33 in particular. I know Sheila and I have discussed it. They used to not charge you to put something in what they call an online backpack. None of the other districts do, but now they do, unless it's a free service. And our services aren't free. They're very affordable, they're low cost, but so they want to charge you per school, per flyer, when no marketing budget. So we still do get kids from D33, but it's not as easy as it should be.
So they charge you for as many kids that get your flyer? You said per school, per flyer.
I didn't say that right. So if you want to put out, say, one flyer, and of course you might want to put multiple ones out over time, right? Excuse me. It's that right at the back of the throat.
We got water.
Sorry.
We have water.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got water.
Oh, my son, sorry.
It's in the fridge.
In the fridge.
It's that postnasal drip time of year where you get it
Yeah.
stuck.
Don't have to say it.
I can kind of answer that though. She
We
does
get
the
it.
digital flyers that get sent out to all the kids.
True. My
Right.
wife and
So
son
each
are
time you
both
want
in
it
bed.
included in the flyer, and so it
Staying away.
I
if you
guess
only
what
want
I'm
it
doing-
sent
I'll
to
sleep
one
on the
school,
couch
it's
and
this
do it.
amount, but
Me
it's
and the
that amount
dogs
for
will
each
stay down
school. If you wanted it
there.
sent to all 7 schools in the district,
Oh, gotcha.
you're paying,
Per
and it's
school.
just, it's a digital flyer that, you know, it's
I'm
great,
just
it's great to get
curious
information out,
cost
but half the
and
parents aren't gonna
return,
read
and
either.
that's
That
why
they're
I'm
money for.
asking,
Mhm.
you know, what the charges are. Because if that gives you 5 extra kids that are paying your fees,
Right.
marketing costs money, but
I
that's
know.
what brings you business, so I'm just trying to clarify that.
Yeah, it's only for 30 days, and then it's, I think, $25 per school per flyer, which we could pay. I've just always been on the fence about it because we have a tight budget, and it's just frustrating because it's the only district that does it that way.
Well, if you can max out the number of
That's a
kids
recent change,
without
yes.
that, I suppose, but if you've still got space that you gotta fill,
Mm-hmm.
because I know we got all of those toys from Addison Township, and we reached out to D33 the week before Christmas, and what did we get, 200 of those or something? I can't
There's a
remember.
few hundred, right? But once D33 put it on their Facebook page, they went out within 24 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's been a challenge for us to connect with the Hispanic community and get them involved. And D33, you know, so we can get the kids. Where do your children for the summer camps come from primarily?
We get some Carroll Stream because we're
Right
there.
there.
We get some West Chicago. We've gotten little bits of Bartlett. I mean, just all the different towns that we serve, but we get more Carroll Stream because we're right there.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, did you say this, but do you have bilingual counselors?
We do. We have 2, and we have 1 full-time, 1 contractual, and at the moment 2 grad students.
Nice. And what, how many nights a week are you available, like for evening appointments
4.
or weekends? Okay,
Monday through
wow,
Thursday.
nice.
Yeah, apparently no one wants to come on a Friday night.
Can't imagine that.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
And then, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I did do one more thing that I had showed to Sheila, just trying to get an idea of, you know, what we're doing. And I feel like sometimes it doesn't look like that many clients, but it's important with mental health services to keep in mind how much more than just the 1 hour to sit with you it takes. So I feel like our hours are decent. It just looks like, oh, it was only this many clients. Well, yes, but it was this many hours. I also tried to put a value on, which was kind of hard to do, so I did it based on what we charge for the service. So hopefully this makes sense. I tried to add an explanation. And then on the back, I was kind of like adding it up, so hopefully this all makes sense. So for example, our fee for counseling is $65. Most of our clients don't pay that, but that is what we are valuing our hour of clinical services at. So I took that, for example, for counseling cases, multiplied it by the time that we spent and about how much that would come out to. And I did that for each of the different programs and for the clients in Winfield Township. And then I also looked at what would be the fair market value at a place that's not a nonprofit. And it's obviously way more. So just as comparisons, that also is
Right.
what you would see here. So hopefully you guys do feel like you're getting,
What's the average price? I thought it was like $15 or $20 or something for counseling services years ago. That when they can't pay, what do we actually charge?
people who are on the lowest income level are typically paying 15.
15, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
but technically
And those
the
are
full
referred
fee
by
is-
the schools and stuff like that too.
Yeah, all
All
over
over
the
the
place.
town.
Technically, the full fee is 65, but I'd say we have a handful of people that pay that.
Most of them are 15.
Most of them are somewhere between 15 and 30, depending on their income, and we have a sliding scale and everything, so.
So Allison, I don't remember really, we talked a lot about this when I came out to see you guys, but the parenting group counseling and the anger management group, I mean, if you can get 10 people paying that as opposed to one person, is there bandwidth to expand some of those groups or maybe target to school bullying or other things where you can get more people through your doors?
Yeah, I mean, we tend to keep the groups small so that because it's only for an hour, so everyone has time to talk. So we usually have it be 4 people, but 4 people times 25, that's
Stories.
100 for a session, for an hour. So we do the best we can with what little we have. But I just wanted to show you guys kind of how the time is valued as well, because I know you can look at it and be like, oh, that's not that many people, but there is a lot of time and effort and everything that goes into it. Mental health isn't something that's just a quick fix, as much as I wish it was. Takes time to build rapport and get people to open up
Get to
and
that point, yeah.
do a lot of work. Yeah, so we see some clients for a handful of sessions. I have one client that's seen me on and off for 7 years as things go on in her life and she needs extra support. So it just really depends on the person. We don't limit them like insurance does sometimes. You come as long as you need to.
If they're lucky enough to have insurance that pays for mental health counseling.
Right, so we don't even work with insurance because for many years our clients didn't have it. A lot of them still don't. And if they do, they say our sliding scale is better than their copay. Because copays are pretty
Didn't
high.
they mandate it into ACA though? Didn't they require mental health coverage in ACA, any of the policies or?
Some people still don't have health insurance and they have to pay it.
Yeah, I understood that, but I
Yeah.
guess
Oh, the coverage? I believe so, yes, but we still are seeing a lot of clients that
with no
just
coverage.
don't have coverage anyway.
Oh, you're probably gonna see more.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Mom's guarantee it.
yeah, yeah.
And you don't accept Medicaid, right?
No, we would need somebody full-time to help with
Right.
claims.
Yeah, because that's a lot.
But again, most of our clients look at it as extremely affordable.
Yeah.
And if we had enough funding that we didn't need the client fees to help cover other things that cost of running the agency, then maybe we wouldn't need to charge anything. But right now it fills a gap in the budget. So we have to have people to provide the services.
Randy, you have anything you wanna add to this discussion?
Well, thank you. I do. I was going to ask, but since you brought it up, I don't mind at all. Real quickly, Allison does a great job. Her team does a great job. We see people in there every day, Monday through Friday, and of course, during the evenings, Monday through Thursday. We've recognized that they need more space. and questions about the summer camp. They could use more space if they're going to get more children, and they need more privacy. So we've developed a plan, and we'll see how this plays out, but we want to build another building on the township campus and expand the space for them and offer that through now our mental health boards. There's that ability, and that's also going to help funding for specialty needs for counselors and other things as they expand, because there's going to, now that these two townships have a mental health board, more of this is going to get out there. And so we're going to, I believe we're going to see more people coming for help. And so I want to give them the best that they can have. Currently we have, your ceiling is solid, ours is not. And so when the seniors are having fun and they're doing counseling, the sound travels over the top and it's not very conducive for help. And vice versa, it goes the other way too. And you want privacy.
I can win bingo from my.
Yes,
Put it that way.
So, we're working on a plan with them. Hopefully, Winfield Township Mental Health Board can see this would be a great addition to both our communities. And we're right on the line, even though it's our southeast corner, it's your northeast corner. But, we're trying to serve both communities. And there's a lot that's going to, go ahead.
Well, so somebody told me what was your levy for mental health?
1.2 million.
Oh, okay. Because somebody told me it was like 3 million, and I'm
No.
but that would have made sense as I'm hearing you talk about a new place for Ways. So
Well, here's the goal. If both townships agree on, through their boards, on some funding, which you can do for capital, each side pays half, we can have a building up, larger space for roughly $700,000
okay.
and get it done by this fall. We've already taken the preliminary steps to talk with the Village of Carroll Stream about, being able to build on the property. It's right outside the floodplain, so we're good with that. There's a lot of things you got to work with here, so we just started discussion early. And so we don't know what's going to come in for requests for grants, right, on the mental health board. And I talked to some of the other townships to find out, and some have only done about half of what they levied. Like Addison Township is $2 million, and they've only distributed $1 million. And Bloomingdale, I think, only gave out 17 grants, but it was a total of $500,000. Milton Township gave out 19 grants, and I think they were close to about $800,000. So
There's extra money there that you're seeing.
I could see that. We have started our outreach into the community to see what's come out. We've gotten 2 grant applications come in so far. They are not township though; they are countywide. So
Okay.
United Way and I forgot the other one, but we knew they were going to come in because they do serve people in our township. That's the number we have to find out, and that's how much funding we can give them. We can only serve Wayne Township. So I'm guessing we probably won't have a lot of grants this year. But if we can, at this time, get the building in and then rotate that into the next year without doing a levy increase,
Right.
knowing that what we have in place, I feel that we can also help the ways with that funding for staff. Because right now it's all fundraising. And that's the event coming up in April, and going out and getting grants. And as I've told all my staff, go get a grant because we can't raise taxes. So this, I hope it will work out. And
Well, and I'll share with you, and I met with Allison and John,
Yes.
your board chair. Okay. I was in business a long time. You need to raise your prices. And I know that's a hard thing to do, but if you're not providing, my opinion, and that was after a 45-minute conversation with you, but you haven't raised prices in, 15 years for the most part. A small increment may get you a little further. So that's the only thing I want to add that I want my board to hear. So, but on the 708 hat, I'm gonna put that one on. We have talked about, we'll fund the summer camp stuff through town, but that most of the funding for you guys will come through the 708 board, and everybody's already aware of that, so.
Well, what I see here, I think with more people focused on mental health and these boards getting active, we'll start seeing more people coming in. I think we can deal where we won't have to do any raising of fees, because it's hard enough for the clientele to afford it. And as we've talked about, no insurance, low-income families, no-income families that we have throughout both townships, that you hope that, and we'll find out what other associations we have out there that can help our community. I know we do a lot of, through our GA and EA, getting people to the right places where they need help, not necessarily getting it directly from the township. So same with here, I would like to see them being a point of people coming in, not pushing them out to somewhere else. So, that's we got a few weeks to do that now. And I don't know what your timeline is on the mental health board, but we're going to be, our grant process is open right now. We're closing it at the end of February and making decisions on grants the first 2 weeks of March.
And you're ahead of us by maybe a month or two. Our next meeting in March will be getting our grant application. So we'll probably get that out the end of March.
You can
I
copy
guess.
ours.
We
copied
have.
it.
Yeah, we have.
Right?
I'm sure Barb has. So
Absolutely.
and so for you guys that don't know, Wayne Township has been really helpful with us with the levy that we had to set up for both, for mental health, and Anna
Peckus.
is, oh my God, Dina's pretty good in our office, but Anna is right there too. So you really have kudos to you guys for being so open and supportive of what we're trying to do down here. Like I say, I think you guys are a month, maybe 2 months ahead of us.
Sure. Well, I've had my township hat on for about 25 years.
Yeah.
So we got to work together.
I'm still
and keep it
breaking it in.
There you go. It's all good. But yeah, if any of you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I brought some cards. I'll hand them out. Obviously, it's on the website. But we've also do a lot of promotion through our own website, social media. We put out one major newsletter and then 2 postcards, just to do updates every 4 months. And so they're always included. And also are you in the senior newsletter at all from time to time? Sometimes. So, just getting it out so people know what's going on. Is that mine?
Remember that
Or yours?
activity director I talked about?
That's yours,
Social
right?
media.
Yeah,
Social
another
media.
thing.
I got a guy.
Yeah.
So I'm not that good at it either.
Well, I'd like to say thank you, Allison, for
Yeah,
everything.
thank
you
you.
do.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you for your
Allison.
time.
Well, I
appreciate
know I
it.
sit with you before when I was a trustee, and you put in a
Yes.
lot of long hours, so thank you.
Oh, boy.
Well, you got my number.
Oh.
John probably has.
Yeah,
I know Sean's got it.
It's on speed dial.
I know where to find you.
Yeah, right? There you go. Well, thank you for your time. Certainly do appreciate it.
Hey, what are you guys doing for the 250th this
Nothing.
summer?
But now that the city county is doing something, I would like to get involved with it.
Yeah, and Deb said, come on, so.
Is there going to be, is she putting something out to everybody, or do you know how this is going to work?
I don't know if we got that deep into the discussion, but she was more than welcoming for me to tag on to whatever the county is doing for that. They'll do a
Maybe at our next meeting next week, is it? For supervisors?
well, we haven't gone, well, I was trying to see if we could accommodate Joanne before I set something up.
Okay. Sidebar. I'm
Sorry
shit.
guys, yeah.
I would think that'd be a great presentation for you to bring to us if there's more information from the chairman.
Yeah, okay, I'll reach out and get that.
Because I don't know if, we really haven't touched upon, obviously we had a meeting, but,
Yeah, we talked about it for a minute, and that's
Yeah.
about all we've done here too.
okay, very good, but thank
Okay.
you.
Oh, one other thing, when I was a trustee, Randy walked me through his facility and showed me everything they do. You guys might wanna pop in.
Oh, you're
to
always
see
welcome, absolutely.
What is possible, because we didn't do any of that stuff before.
We got senior activities every day.
So we're trying to.
It's
Yeah.
probably-
Want to get it going.
Yes.
It's
Well, we
probably
do
gonna
have
take like 3
75
hours.
Winfield Township residents, no, it's 100 Winfield Township residents we've had open our doors a couple of times to bring them in. Happy to continue to do so if there's a.
Now, my
something-
understanding is that you weren't happy to do that anymore.
No, that's incorrect. I'm always happy to help. The idea is, I don't know, you want to get your own place.
Yes.
But it's all about how much more can we do. Now, here's my plan. If we build a new building for ways, then
More
their
space for
space
seniors.
becomes for seniors. There you go. And that I can open my doors again.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. It's all a work in progress.
Well, I got my eye on another vacant building owned by the city of West Chicago, and
Yeah.
I've messaged the mayor and said, come on.
help you out.
Well, so, but here's my premise, is that John told me when I first came in that we sold them a maintenance garage to
For
the city
$1.
of West Chicago in the 80s for
Yeah.
$1.
Over on Blakely Street, the old maintenance garage.
Oh, sure.
Before
So
we
I'm
opened
like,
up on
can
Roosevelt.
I have that deal? So I'm looking for, and
We even
Sid
said
has
we
been
give them
talking
$5.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Ramp it up a little bit.
Inflation, but Maura
big
Hirschauer
increase.
is telling us that we're in her capital funding.
Capital bill. Is there going to be more of that this year?
Who knows?
They don't know
Uh,
until
yeah.
the
Who
end.
knows?
Well, that's-
She
yeah.
hears and then she's got to put it out.
Because I got to call Maura too.
Yeah.
Representative.
Don't call her for until like a couple more.
Right. There you go. Very good. Well, thank you.
Alrighty,
The mayor will be at the luncheon.
Oh,
good.
Oh,
He
Good to
just
know.
RSVP.
He's a great guy. I really like him a
Your
lot.
sample.
And the kids-
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, I fixed a few of them today.
Did you?
Yeah.
So, okey doke. Alrighty. Thanks, you guys. If you want to hang in or head out, we won't be.
It's probably really fun.
Thank you so much
All right.
for coming.
yes, thank you.
Next on our agenda is a discussion about our senior bus. I have tried. Well, we're working hard at that right
Can
now.
I make a comment?
Yeah.
It's getting a lot of, relatively, a lot of traction on Facebook.
Good.
So,
I had a guy come in today that lives over at St. Vincent's. He's like, I want to go to McDonald's. Will they take me to McDonald's? I'm like, yeah. So we have added one.
okay.
So our bus numbers, and Dave asked about this at 2 meetings back, I think, about the bus ridership, and it's down. So I pulled Steve aside and I said, I'm struggling with this, Steve, that you're on a salary and you're doing a third less work than you did the year before. So I was like, we have got to get those numbers up. My initial thought was put them on a per trip or something, but I don't want to, I'm not there yet. So we did up flyers for a couple different things. We're doing the blood bus here the end of March.
What, do you have a day?
The 26th, I believe it is.
Oh, March, right.
Mhm.
I'll tell you.
I think I have it in my phone.
Come on. Yeah, March 26th. And do we have time?
Make sure you get your iron out before you go in.
Right. Well, and I scheduled that so it'll be my next blood donation time.
Yeah.
So that's why it's the end of March.
Will
But I
there be
thought
cookies and
too-
orange juice?
They're always.
And that's here?
Or
As long as there's
something.
cookies
Yeah,
and
they're
orange
gonna
juice.
bring
I
the
have
bus
to, 'cause
here.
I almost always faint. So.
I know.
But we need 15. They want to see 20 reservations, and they'll be happy with 15 donations, is what they're telling me.
Wow. Oh,
So that's so. I'm number one. Anyway, so back to the bus. Steve has been putting flyers up around town about the blood drive. I'm trying to implement a card group at the Warrenville Library, and the bus availability. So we've got that in span. And Steve's been taking some of his spare time during the day, going around to the libraries and all of the entities where he can hang these flyers up. So I'm hoping to boost ridership that way. Again, if we hire a activity director, and I want somebody that can speak Spanish so that we can let the other bus be utilized for the Hispanic community, because we have no ridership there whatsoever.
Is it on the website yet?
Not yet. Flyers are all done up and he's spreading it around. It has been on social media. I'm talking with a couple different companies about a website update period or upgrade, because next year we have to be ADA compliant. So I've talked to one company. I think I have another one in the next day or two. I can't remember now, but it's big money, and we did budget some of that. I will absolutely talk to Jerry, but I want to know. I don't want to know what the going rate is before I talk with him, because I, trust but verify, I guess.
You'd have to
So-
let me know what my portion would be for my page so I could budget it.
Yeah, okay. But we will have to do that before next year. And then I did talk to one guy, he was like, oh yeah, well, we can, bring over all of, you've got, you'd like 500 documents you've got on your current website that we'd have to populate over to a new site at $3 a document or something like that. I'm like, oh, okay, and, you know, it was about, I've got the numbers written down, but it's not cheap. But I don't even know, do you know the last time that website was even updated?
About 2-3 years ago. Oh no,
Really?
it's probably 4 years ago.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It was redesigned when Donna was still, so it's well, 5.
More than 5,
Seven.
yeah.
7.
I guess time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, right. So that's what's going on with the senior bus. I want to get that ridership up. And, you know, we're doing our best to get our programs out on social media and letting people know what we're doing out here. So doing what we can to let people know that we're doing stuff here. So you look like you're thinking about something, no? Okay.
Do you have a timeline or a time frame for this effort to increase ridership until you have to make a decision about the future of how
I
things
would
are
imagine
done?
we'll go through the next budget year, especially if we're gonna hire somebody else that can drive the other bus, that can actually talk to people, the Spanish speakers in our community, because you got 25% of that down in Warrenville, more than 50% up here in West Chicago, so we need to service those people, and I think that can increase our numbers.
But Steve has agreed to work on promoting this.
Yeah, he's been out putting flyers up, and, so, yeah, he's definitely, cause,
If you have any ideas, before it was the other board, Donnie and I, and John, and we also have Marty helped with stabilizing the bus and ridership up last time. So,
There are other organizations that do that type of thing.
Yeah.
Is there anything to be gathered by or gained by a cooperative
City of
effort?
West Chicago just put out
Run through
social
pages and
media
all
with
that.
all the different options of low and
transportation,
free
yeah.
transportation, and
That's
we were
great.
on there. That actually spread a lot more than even the flyers that you gave me to post. Either way, I think you're going to see a bump in the next. I mean, they
And I'm
went
glad.
around a lot in the next month
weather's
or
getting
two.
better, people are gonna
Yeah.
wanna get out. I have last year's bus ride.
Maybe the city of Warrenville and Winfield could also put something out if they ever do any kind of transportation thing.
Yeah,
I
I will mention that tomorrow.
So in 2023, we had 1,218 riders. In 24, we had 1,449 riders, and that was the year that we started the food pantry trips for seniors. I think is, I'm not sure. Man, is it that dry in here tonight? 267 of those riders were just for the food pantry. Every Thursday morning we have a senior, they do a exclusive hour at the food pantry for seniors. So that's what that was.
And then we
20
were paying for a ride to Page too before, remember that, John?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything of that.
No, we were paying for that.
Yeah,
Nobody liked that service.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
They
okay.
wouldn't even come pick people up. They can
The
like a
ride to
2-hour
Page.
window. It's like
They
a
forgot
cable
somebody
guy.
one time.
They left somebody somewhere.
Yeah, they left
Yeah.
somebody.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in
Pick up a lady
2025
for her husband's funeral.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
That was on your side.
no.
That
They
was on
did
our
things
side.
here too. Yeah.
Do
It'd
you
be
guys have a
like
bus
it'd be
up
like
there?
the cable guys coming in the afternoon. You know,
It's-
like they would be ready to go somewhere, and yeah, it'd just be hours.
We were trying to get them. There was a Uber program they were bringing in, but they put it everywhere except Wayne Township.
Is it in Winfield?
Well, I don't think it was a trial,
Oh, okay.
and I don't think it.
I don't think it worked that
It
well for
worked.
us.
Yeah,
either.
okay. So I guess the point I'm making, in 2024, we had 1,449 riders. In 2025, we had 1,142, so we're down quite a bit. So, gotta get that ridership up. I think that's important for our community, so. And then, what's my agenda? I have too many papers today.
Yeah, like people were losing their job for Ride to Page that were relying on that service. So then I think,
That's horrific.
is that when the DSA kids tried to ride the bus too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a
Who
bad
runs
program.
who runs ride you paid? I don't think it's
I think it
not
was
the county.
Pace.
It was Pace,
Yeah,
but
Pays
Yeah.
through the county.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're some kind of
Well,
partner.
I know there's partnerships there for sure.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else have anything to add?
I forgot to mention a couple things. Kiki was giving me a look. The recycling event is every other year now.
Yeah,
Um,
we're gonna do document shredding now.
yeah, I'm working with Omar from Republic Bank to do a joint Winfield Township Republic Bank paper recycling.
Okay.
So I'm working with him now on
I was
that.
wondering why he did a separate one. Like,
Yeah,
Do it
he
together.
says he can barely fill one truck. I said,
Right.
Omar, we fill two.
Yeah,
So I said, he's talking to his superiors to make sure they're on board before we go any further.
and Milton Township will do the off year.
Yeah, and Milton Township Highway Department will host the off year.
Okay.
So,
And
because they
for
would
those
get
who don't
nobody
know-
at their event, I'd get 900 cars,
Right.
they'd get nobody.
Okay.
So Mike Drew, the new highway commissioner, asked me if we could work it out.
Okay.
My guys are all gonna go help him, and then we have ours, his guys will come help
Well,
us.
part of it too is that Wheaton does one every month. So,
I know, I trying to work with him, so.
yeah, good, that's
Do
good.
you access the grant from the county for the paper shredding?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's $500.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's another thing I forgot to mention. Two things. On the back of my highway commissioner report, notes I gave you, we had 3 correspondents from homeowners and from CERT. Just different things, thanking us for helping her doing their job.
Awesome.
And then we signed up for a new program. It's called Violetics. It's an app on it'd be 2 specific phones through a company. You basically mount it in the window of a truck, and it does all kinds of stuff. It maps all of our storm source locations, trees, and potholes, all kinds of stuff. Mike Drew did it in Milton Township. I went for him for a ride, and he was showing me how it worked. And we signed up for it. Our program will start up April 1st. So there is a annual fee, but it'll help us grade our roads for future paving and get more on a regular schedule. So, and hopefully help with budgeting. That's the main goal. But it maps our signs, everything, street poles. I mean, it's.
Very good.
And then we can merge it in with what's that mapping program the county uses?
GIS.
GIS, thank you. It'll merge with GIS, which we're required to do for IEPA for our stormwater permit. So it's all, we're trying to upgrade the township a little bit, something that hasn't been done in a long time.
Great.
Last thing is that TOI is sponsoring its 44th annual Township Lobby Day in Springfield Wednesday, April 15th, tax day, huh? So let's
And I thought that was
let Dina
interesting.
know if you want to drive down or let's see. Day begins at 10:30 in the morning, so we could drive down that day. I just don't know.
The Illinois Education Association is doing that day too.
Right.
It'll be a big day down there.
It'll be a big day. There is a room block at the Abraham Lincoln in Springfield. Lunch. Yeah, and there is an evening reception if you want to stay overnight. So let me know if you'd like to attend. I think that's everything for this evening. And old business is on our agenda twice. Interesting. Next, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned at 7:55.